उत्तराखंड के साबिक वजीर हरक सिंह रावत से वाबस्ता मुख्तलिफ मकामात पर छापे मारे हैं। माइक्रोसॉफ्ट के CEO सत्य नडेला ने ऐलान किया है कि उनकी कंपनी मसनूई ज़हानत से मुतालिक महारत के लिए भारत में 20 लाख से ज्यादा अफराद को तरबियत फराहम करेगी। भारत बदस्तूर श्रीलंका में सयाहत के लिए आमदनी का सबसे बड़ा बाजार बना हुआ है और खवातीन की FIH हॉकी प्रो लीग में आज शाम भुवनेश्वर में भारत और ऑस्ट्रेलिया का मुकाबला होगा। इसके साथ ही खबरों का ये बुलेटिन खत्म हुआ।
Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to reply on motion of thanks to President's address in the Rajya Sabha this afternoon. Government to roll out satellite-based GPS toll collection system on national highways soon. ED conducts raids at multiple locations linked to Congress leader and former Uttarakhand Minister Harak Singh Rawat. Microsoft to train over 2 million people in India in generative artificial intelligence skills by 2025, announces CEO Satya Nadella. India continues to be the biggest source market for Sri Lanka tourism. And in the Women's FIH Hockey Pro League, India to face Australia in Bhubaneswar this evening. Rajya Sabha today resumed discussion on the motion of thanks to President Draupadi Murmu's address to the joint sitting of both the Houses of Parliament. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will reply to the discussion this afternoon. Participating in the discussion, Samajwadi Party leader Jaya Bachchan questioned the government over its earlier claim of doubling farmers' income. She claimed that currently the growth rate of farmers' income is just 3.5%. She also spoke about farmer suicide in the country. Independent member Kartikeya Sharma said India has made significant progress in various sectors over the past decade. The discussion is underway. The Lok Sabha has taken up discussion on the interim budget 2024-25. Initiating the discussion, Shashi Tharoor of the Congress hit out at the government over the issue of employment, saying the country is witnessing unprecedented levels of unemployment, which is currently highest in the last 45 years. He also raised questions over the demonetization and GST, saying it was badly designed and implemented. He also spoke about raising inequality in the country and the raised questions over government's claim of pulling out 25 crore Indians from multi-dimensional poverty. The Congress MP said government is imposing centralized cooperative federalism and democracy is suffering under their regime. Participating in the discussion, BJP MP Nishikant Dubey lauded the achievements made under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He accused the Congress of trying to divide the country by promoting North versus South debate for vote bank politics. He alleged that there was rampant corruption during the UPA rule from 2004 to 2014. He added that due to the consistent efforts and policy initiatives, the poverty in India has reduced significantly. He lauded the interim budget, saying that it has mentioned that a committee will be formed to look into the issues related to the rising population and demographic changes. BJP Karnataka MPs today held a protest in front of the Gandhi statue in Parliament House over the alleged misuse of funds by the Karnataka government. Speaking to media, senior BJP leader Sadananda Gowda said the central government has given all the funds to the state government, including GST. He said the Congress government is protesting in Delhi to divert the corruption in the state even after getting the entire amount from the central government. The Karnataka ministers and Congress MLAs are protesting at Jantar Mantar in the national capital against the centre. They are alleging injustice to the state in tax, devolution and grants in aid over the past few years. Union Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal has said there has been no discrimination in the allocation of budget to any state by the centre in the last 10 years. Speaking to reporters outside the parliament, the minister alleged that the opposition leaders have developed a habit of alleging that they are not getting proper allocation of budget.
देखिए, मैंने कल भी कहा था और हम बराबर कह रहे हैं कि किसी भी दल की सरकार रही इन पिछले 10 सालों में बजट के आवंटन में कोई भेदभाव नहीं किया। मैं तो राजस्थान से आता हूँ, अब हमारी सरकार है, लेकिन पिछले 5 सालों में हमारी सरकार नहीं थी, लेकिन मैं बजट को देखता रहा हूँ, किसी भी सेक्टर में कोई भेदभाव नहीं किया। लेकिन कांग्रेस के नेताओं की या विपक्ष के नेताओं का एक आदत पड़ गई है, हमें बजट नहीं मिल रहा है। आप बताओ तो सही, कौन से सेक्टर में नहीं मिल रहा है? क्या आपने यूसी भेज दी? क्या आपने प्रपोजल भेज दिए? जो भारत सरकार की जो पैरामीटर है उसको पूरा कर दिया? वो बताने के बाद आगे बात होगी ना।
Government is set to roll out satellite-based GPS toll collection systems on the national highways. Replying to supplementaries during the question hour in the Rajya Sabha, Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari said the satellite-based toll systems will be implemented before Lok Sabha elections this year. He added, under the new system, the toll will be deducted from the bank accounts directly with identification of vehicle number plate. He said the new toll collection system will help in removing the existing toll plazas and ease of travel on the national highways. The minister said more than 8 crore 13 lakh fast tags have been issued till date, and the average daily collections is 170 to 180 crore rupees. The ongoing budget session of Parliament has been extended by a day till Saturday. Earlier, the session, which commenced on the 31st of last month, was scheduled to conclude on the 9th of this month. When the Rajya Sabha met this morning, Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar announced the decision to extend the session for one day. The session has been extended amidst reports that the government may table a white paper in Parliament comparing the state of the Indian economy before and after 2014. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Enforcement Directorate today conducted raids against Uttarakhand Congress leader and former minister Harak Singh Rawat in a money laundering case. Initial reports claim that more than 10 locations in Uttarakhand and Delhi NCR are being raided by the ED. The searches were carried out at multiple premises in Uttarakhand, Delhi and Chandigarh. The ED investigation is understood to be linked to alleged illegal activities in the state's Corbett Tiger Reserve. Last year, Central Empowered Committee of the Supreme Court held Harak Singh Rawat, former Uttarakhand Forest Minister, and the then Divisional Forest Officer DFO Kishan Chand responsible for various illegal activities, including constructions in connection with a tiger safari in the Corbett Tiger Reserve. In its report submitted to the Apex Court on a petition, the committee held Harak Singh Rawat and Chand guilty for construction activities in connection with the tiger safari and other illegal projects in the Phakro and the Morghati forest areas. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh has approved a proposal for waiver of condition for completion of 179 working days at the time of accident for payment of ex gratia lump sum compensation to casual paid labourers CPLs working in Border Roads Organisation BRO or the General Engineering Reserve Force GREF. As per the existing instructions, the CPLs who have worked at least 179 days in BRO are only covered for payment of ex gratia lump sum compensation. Several families of deceased CPLs are deprived of the grant due to this constraint of 179 working days. The government, considering the cases of deaths occurred or reported during the engagement, the waiver of the condition of the minimum 179 working days on humanitarian grounds would be a great reprieve to the families of the CPLs who lose the breadwinner while on government duty. Union Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat has said that the central government has spent 34 lakh crore rupees on the development of infrastructure in the last 9 years. He added this year's budget of 11 lakh crore rupees was allocated for capital expenditure. Briefing the media in New Delhi today, he said that work is underway to modernize 500 railway stations in the country.
इलेक्ट्रिफिकेशन के साथ साथ में डीकंजेशन के लिए जिस तरह से लाइनों का मल्टीप्लिकेशन हुआ है, नए रेल मार्ग बन रहे हैं, आधुनिक कोचेस बना करके जहां एक तरफ रेल के यात्रा के अनुभव को बेहतर बनाने की दिशा में काम हुआ है, वहीं आधुनिक रेलवे स्टेशन के निर्माण के दृष्टिकोण से भी देश ने एक नई क्रांति को महसूस किया है, अनुभव किया है। आज देश भर में 500 से ज्यादा रेलवे स्टेशन के आधुनिकीकरण का काम चल रहा है। यदि मैं मेट्रो रेल्स की बात करूं तो पिछले 10 साल के इस कालखंड में जिस तरह से मेट्रो रेल के क्षेत्र में भारत में काम हुआ है, आज भारत दुनिया में तीसरे बड़े मेट्रो रेल नेटवर्क वाला देश बन गया है।
Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has said that education is the most impactful and transformational mechanism which will change and remove inequalities in the society. Presiding over the centenary celebrations of Indraprasth College for Women, University of Delhi, the Vice President said that education for girls is bringing about revolutionary change which will help India become a developed nation by 2047.
Girls' education is the most impactful transformational mechanism. Education ही वो बदलाव लाता है जहाँ समानता आती है, जहाँ inequities को खत्म किया जाता है. But girl education is beyond transformation. Girl education is a revolution. Girl education is changing an epoch.
During the centenary celebrations, Vice President also awarded the meritorious students and unveiled the centenary logo and coffee table book on Indraprasth College for Women. In Maharashtra, Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is traversing through a
Vikasit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, Nagpur Municipal Corporation has started the second phase of the urban campaign. Various schemes of the central government and the state government are being made available to the citizens under one roof through the publicity vans deployed in the Yatra at various municipal zones in the city. Public awareness is being spread about PM Swanidhi Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Swachh Bharat Mission, Amrut Yojana among the citizens. The people are also getting benefits of the health camps arranged on the route of Yatra. Vikasit Bharat Sankalpa Yatra is thus bringing inclusive development right to the fore of citizens. Dhananjay Wankhede, Akashwani News, Nagpur.
Chairman and CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella, has announced that the company will train over 2 million people in India in generative artificial intelligence skills by 2025. At an event organized by the company in Mumbai, Microsoft CEO spoke about the cooperation between the United States and India on AI. The Indian origin Microsoft chief said that AI can help in boosting GDP growth in the country. He also called India as one of the fastest growing market. Speaking about the AI, he said that it is a powerful new technology that needs to be diffused fast to every corner of the world. India maintains top spot as a leading source market for Sri Lanka tourism. With the arrival of 34,399 Indian tourists into the island nation, there has been a surge of tourists coming into Sri Lanka as compared to last year. Seeing a 103% year-on-year change, the tourist arrivals for January stood at over 2.08 lakhs as per the data released by the Sri Lanka Tourism Development Authority. Iranian government has approved a visa-free policy for Indian nationals. This policy will be only valid for tourism purposes. With this exemption, Indian citizens holding an ordinary passport can enter Iran without a visa once every 6 months for a maximum stay of 15 days. If Indian citizens wish to stay for a longer period or make multiple entries within a 6-month period or require other types of visas, it is mandatory to get necessary visa through the respective representations of Iran in India. Currently, 27 countries provide visa-free entry to Indian citizens. These countries include Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, amongst others. In the Women's FIH Hockey Pro League, India will face Australia today at Bhubaneswar. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. IST. India lost the last game to the Netherlands by 1-3 on Sunday, while the opponents Australia are looking in good rhythm as they defeated the United States in yesterday's match by 3-0. This time, India is hosting the Women's FIH Hockey Pro League with Bhubaneswar and Rourkela as the prime venues. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to reply on motion of thanks to President's address in Rajya Sabha this afternoon. Government to roll out satellite-based GPS toll collection system on national highways soon. ED conducts raids at multiple locations linked to Congress leader and former Uttarakhand Minister Harak Singh Rawat. Microsoft to train over 2 million people in India in generative artificial intelligence skills by 2025, announces CEO Satya Nadella. India continues to be the biggest source market for Sri Lanka tourism. And in Women's FIH Hockey Pro League, India to face Australia in Bhubaneswar this evening. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. And with that, we end the Midday News.